God will never tempt you. God will never, ever, ever tempt you. James chapter 1, verse 13. And remember, when you are being tempted, I love the language that the Bible uses about temptation. It never says if you are tempted. It always says when. When you are being tempted, do not say, God is tempting me. And I've heard that a lot. Why is God doing this? Why is God, fill in the blank? God is never tempted to do wrong, James says. And he never tempts anyone else. That's powerful. That might be worth the price of admission this morning. Write that down. Now, God will test you. God will test you. God will allow tests to come into your life. The classic test in the Bible is Abraham with Isaac. Remember Abraham in Genesis 22? God called, in Genesis 12, he called Abraham to leave his father's household and to go to a new land that he'd never been to before and to follow him. And he promised him, I'm going to make a nation out of you, Abraham, as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand in the seashore, if you'll follow me. And Abraham did. And then he kept waiting for this baby. He kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And when he was 99, the Lord appeared to him and said, when I come back next year, you're going to have a baby. And Sarah was in the next tent over, and she cracked up. She started laughing because she was 89. And he said, why'd you laugh? And she said, I didn't laugh, Lord. And he said, yes, you did. But nevertheless, when I come back next year, you're going to have a boy. And they did. Abraham was 100 years old. And they named, and Sarah was 90. And they named the boy Isaac. And I just think there's a joke wrapped up in there somewhere because it means laughter. I think I'd crack up too if I was 100 years. Well, I'd crack up not in a funny way if I was 100 years and my wife said I'm pregnant, right? That would be crazy. They lived a little longer back then, okay? But still, there's even a point in the story where Sarah says, oh yeah, now you wait till I'm old and beyond childbearing years and all this. And she kind of says it a little more crassly than that, but now you're going to do this. And he does. And they have this baby. Can you imagine the pride and joy that baby was to them? And one day, when the boy had grown up a little bit, the young man, God came to Abraham and he said, Isaac, that child of promise, that beautiful boy that you love more than your own life, I want you to sacrifice him to me. Talk about a test. And the Bible's account of that is amazing because it never says Abraham said, come again, Lord. He never said that. It says he got up early the next morning, got his provisions together, got Isaac together, and they took off. And they went to the place that God directed them to, and they went up on the hill, and talk about faith. Isaac got on the altar. And he'd bound him up. And Abraham drew the knife, and it was coming down when the voice of the Lord said, stop! Don't touch him. Now I know that you trust me and love me, because you didn't withhold from me even your own son. And every time I read that, I think about God looking at Jesus saying, someday that's going to be you. And I'm not going to get to say stop. Powerful. Test. That's why Abraham's called the father of our faith, friends. Because he knew and he trusted. The book of Hebrews said that he reckoned in his heart that God could raise the dead. He said, okay, even if I do this, God told me to do this, so even if I do kill him, God's going to bring him back because he promised that he's going to make a nation out of Isaac. Powerful, powerful faith. But there's a big difference between a test and a temptation. A test is all about giving you an opportunity to shine. A test gives you an opportunity to demonstrate that you've grown in an area. When you're in school, the reason your teachers give you tests aren't to tear you down. I mean, I know that we always felt like that was why they gave them to us. But that's not why they give you a test. They say, we want to see your progress. They want to see that you've grown in this area. We want you to be able to show us your accomplishment in this area and demonstrate that. And that's what tests do. Temptations only have one purpose: to knock you down, to cause you to stumble, to cause you to compromise and walk away from God in some area. Remember, they promise pleasure, but they come at the cost of disobedience. God's never going to do that. God's always about building you up and helping you shine. for him, not about tearing you down. So God will never tempt you.